So guys, welcome back to Trading Day. This is episode 3. We hope you're enjoying the content. We've had some exciting things to discuss today. Elliot's going to be taking the lead of what's going on in this episode. Obviously, as part of the last one, Raj was in charge of what was going on, and we had that absolute ridiculous question about did Unilever invent fish fingers. So after that episode, I went away and I contacted the Unilever press office.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Not because he's a sore loser.
Yeah.
All this for a point.
Yeah. And so, I made sure it was all formal. And here is the formal response from their press office. Dear Mr. Leach, thank you for your recent email to our press office in regards to bird's eye fish fingers. By way of introduction, my name is Beth and I am the Escalations team manager at the Unilever Consumer Engagement Centre. It's been passed over to me to help you with your quest. I hope you don't mind. I have been looking into this for you and I would like to provide you the following information. You are right. That's literally what it says. That's literally what it says. It doesn't say that. It says, in 1954, a marketing team from Bird's Eye went to the US to look at new products and found one called Fish Stick, a bonus oblong-shaped piece of fish coated in breadcrumbs. Bird's Eye brought the idea back to the UK. The product was first called a herring savoury in its testing stages, using herring formed into an oblong shape. And credit due to Liam on this one, actually, because in the quiz he just knew that randomly, that it was herring first. He was just like, oh yeah, they tried it with herring and it didn't work. And I was like, what?
For context for everyone else, we have a work quiz on Fridays.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yeah, he just knew. He just knew it was herring first. Crazy. The national launch was announced at the Bird's Eye Sales Conference in Brighton in September 1955 by Kenneth Webb, the Bird's Eye General Sales Manager, who later became the Bird's Eye General Sales Manager. Who later became the chairman in 1972. Fish fingers were the first convenience food in the UK. Bird's Eye business needed the backing of a large British company in order to develop the fish fingers. In 1943, in March, Unilever became a majority shareholder in Frosted Foods, the owner of Bird's Eye Foods Limited. Unilever didn't necessarily invent the fish fingers. However, they acquired the rights to the Bird's Eye brand throughout the world, outside the USA, and the right to operate, to license other people to operate patent processes in Bird's Eye system of quick freezing. These rights covered the whole world outside the USA and Switzerland. The assets of Frosted Foods Limited at the time of the purchase by Unilever did not include any factories, as none had yet been built in the UK. I hope you find this information useful. Please do not hesitate to contact me again if you have any more questions or information. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Yours sincerely, Bethany from Unilever. Thanks, Bethany.
I didn't get that. Can you say that all again?
I can indeed, yeah.
But have they taken it off their website?
I don't know.
That's what your reply should be. Why is it on your website?
If it's still on their website, the point still stands.
Yeah, I suppose.
That should be your reply. Why is it on your website?
Beth mugged you off, mate.
No, Beth didn't.
She just barged you off like, right, let me sweep this under the carpet. But
how many
people
people
do
do
you
you
think
think have gone like as far in?
They're still on the website.
I reckon people email them all the time with that kind of stuff.
But they don't pay attention to people. They just
Anyway, point to me and James. One takeaway from Elliot and Raj. For Raj, you just start on -5 this week for being a bellend.
Wow. I gave you a bonus point last week as well.
No, you didn't. You
Yes,
gave him double points.
Double.
Yeah, you got double points on something that was
So
like
did you.
ridiculous. It was something like the how many stocks was listed.
Right,
in
anyway,
Dow
that was
Jones.
last week.
It was like 10 or 12. Anyway, go on.
They've been in the past.
Anyway, there's going to be a new winner today because I've won the first 2. So, and obviously I can't win my own quiz. So one of you guys are going to win today.
Yes.
Before we begin,
Amazing.
so Sam and I were on a bike ride the other day, and we were riding through a place where we used to live.
Not the one where he knocked you off.
Not. Oh dear, we're gonna tell that story now. No, he was reminiscing. He was telling this interesting story about James. So yeah, over to Sam really.
Do you remember when you got attacked by the squirrel in the paper round?
Yes.
Yeah, that's that's what we're witnessing right here. Yeah, we found like a perfect photo of you with your kind of paper round bag on,
I do like that picture.
and it's just squirrels. It all looks like you, except for the Trump hair, I suppose.
Yeah, it looks like you got a toupee on.
I thought that was just another squirrel.
Bushy tail.
I don't know. Do you want to tell the audience now kind of what happened?
It wasn't anywhere near as dramatic as that. There was a paper round and a squirrel jumped out of a tree onto me. That was it. And then it ran away.
Oh dear, it was so much more funny than that.
I don't know why that's come up. Like, thanks for throwing that in.
I don't know. Yeah, it was just on a bikes going around the road, and I was just like, I remember that time when you got attacked by a squirrel and you came running back to the car.
It's great because I'd forgotten that. So thank you for that.
No worries, man.
And thank you for sharing, everyone.
Yeah. That photo's awesome. I reckon you should get
Can
that
you send
frame.
it me? Definitely send me that picture. That's
Also, by the way, you can actually get the Warren Buffett Coke cans. I found them on eBay. They're like 40 quid. Yeah.
Get it.
I looked. I was going to buy one as a present, but I thought, no, not for 40 quid.
Get it on the shelf. Get it. We got to get it.
I thought, imagine if it didn't
was
come,
empty
you'd be so
though.
pissed off.
Of course, it's going to be.
No. They have full ones. They have unopened ones.
We need to get like at least 3 or 4 and just drink them and then put them up on the side.
I don't know if I want to drink it.
What Chinese?
Wait, what year was it?
1997.
2017. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So,
it's only a few years ago.
Yeah. Plus Coke last few years.
My
I don't
answer
think
was
it can
going to
really
be
go wrong,
James.
can it?
What's happening here? James got attacked on.
Oh, this is
Big
actually
Bang
you don't get any points. No,
what?
Sam gets 1 point.
Yeah, but hold on, we
Tennis.
didn't get to answer.
Yeah, but you got the answer before the question.
No,
so.
but that's because Sam jumped in.
Yeah, but you couldn't guess it.
That was going to be my guess.
What, your guess is that he got attacked by a squirrel? I mean, it's not obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, it pretty much.
You lot, man. Right. Moving on. Who is describing who here, right? So you get double points if you get the describer and the describee. I don't know if they're words, but
Cheat, liar,
Fraud. I reckon that's this is in the news recently. That's Trump's ex-lawyer, and I can't remember his name.
Michael Cohen.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Because it came out I remember the racism thing he was talking about a lot. Because Trump was commenting on areas where
probably in his
being
book.
saying only certain types of people would live here. And he came and did the whole thing that he was a racist. So that makes sense.
quite strong words that he's using there, isn't it?
Yeah, don't you think like politics has kind of upped its level since, you know, the likes of Bush and stuff? You didn't have all of this stuff out there like this heavy. Now they're outright just calling each other basically murderers. And like, I mean, look at Hillary Clinton. She was just like, oh yeah, she used to have 55 friends. Now they're all like committed suicide. She's got something stupid. You've seen the facts. She's got like 50 plus mates that have committed suicide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because they know her.
Or know something she knows.
Or committed suicide. Yeah. Yeah. Like.
That is so messed up.
Yeah, I know. So it'd be interesting to speak to. We should get a guest of like Hillary Clinton, like friend on the podcast.
I think it's only Trump really that does that though. It's only Trump that talks like that about people. He literally just says anything that he wants.
Well,
Everyone else, they say something that's relatively politically correct or within the parameters of.
well, Biden tries.
Just can't get his words out.
Well,
Think about it.
Yeah, think about it. Think about what?
oh dear.
Yeah, strong words. So what are your answers?
I'm saying that's Cohen about Trump.
Whoa. Well, I thought it was like the first person to get because he didn't know. He didn't say it.
But I said Trump.
Oh, mate, you
Well,
guys.
You said Trump.
Yeah.
I said Michael Cohen.
Alright, so we said one each first.
Huh?
So we said one each first.
Yeah. So
What's your answer?
his is Trump.
Mine's Cohen saying it about mine's
Yeah,
Cohen
it's
saying it
about-
about Trump. I said Trump's lawyer said it about him. Have you had like an energy drink or something?
No, mate. I've not had any energy. Just
That's
straight
my
up
final
fresh
answer.
water.
Cohen, Trump.
I'm Cohen talking about Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So 2-2-2.
Can't they do this about slander? Like,
I know, it's great, isn't it?
It's like a beaver, isn't it?
What's he saying? You get bonus points if you know what Trump said.
This is what the squirrel looked like when he attacked James.
yeah. This is the face the squirrel had when it jumped up the tree at James.
I wonder what he wanted from James.
I wonder why it was just so aggressive.
You walked on its patch, that's why.
It was just like, man,
I don't know, mate. Maybe it was on crack.
Maybe you were in Lynx Africa.
Cute the tumbleweed.
Lynx effect, isn't it?
Oh dear. Next question. What has been described as super simple in the news this week?
treating COVID-19, like, probably.
What?
What's been described as super simple?
Yeah.
Trump explaining COVID-19. It's super simple to fix or something.
Okay.
Yes, he did. No, he did that speech, and then was this the same speech where he quoted Winston Churchill?
Oh yeah, probably. When he was doing the whole
Where he's
talk.
he was talking about COVID and treating it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you're
Yeah, he started
he
comparing
used the
himself
quote.
to Winston Churchill,
Yeah,
didn't
he used the same quote
so
about keep calm and carry on.
Trump
Can we stay calm?
on COVID-19. What's your answer?
I think it is to do with COVID-19. I'm not 100% sure it's Trump. I think it might be something to do with testing numbers. Getting on top of it all. Yeah.
No.
Take time, mate.
Yeah.
You're stalling with words.
COVID tests.
You're gonna have to be a bit more
Yeah,
specific.
but who? COVID tests.
COVID tests.
Yeah.
Okay, COVID
COVID
tests.
tests.
You're just saying COVID in general.
I'm saying it was Trump speaking about COVID whilst doing that speech.
Comparing himself to Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
You're wrong.
What?
Yeah, announced by Matt Hancock this week. Return to the max number of social government. Oh yeah.
Thanks for reading.
Yeah.
Just
Just mumbles through it.
You can voice, mate, go for it.
Oh, go on, go for it.
Yeah, so Matt Hancock basically came out and announced that in the UK, no, not in the UK, sorry, in England only, that they were reducing the number of social gatherings to 6 people. And he said, super simple. And then he went on LBC and got sort of torn apart. It's a good interview, you should watch it.
Did they mention schools?
So schools and offices not affected.
That's so strange, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, you can meet up with 30 other people from different households, but 6 people from different outside of school can't do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, numbers in Scotland and Wales are pretty low. If you've looked at them, they're like nothing.
Well, Scotland was rising, wasn't it?
Was that recent?
Yeah, like they were like after us, like England.
Right. But I don't actually think COVID's going away, even if there is a vaccine. I think it's just going to turn into like the flu, isn't it? And you're going to have like a COVID vaccine and a flu vaccine each year, sort of thing. I don't think it's going away.
So no point. So 2-2-2. Apologies for the blurry image. It's the best I could get.
Mate, can't even see it.
Bro, you
Why has she
can't.
been
Is it actually a
arrested in
woman?
Spain?
Well, yeah, it's
Well,
a
it's
woman.
gonna
She's
be
getting
CCTV footage,
she's
yeah.
getting like picked up basically. I think
What?
it's I think it's actually like a snapshot of someone's video recording on her phone. So that's the question, Raj. Why is this woman being arrested? I'm not going to tell you the answer. I'm like,
Oh man. Probably for not wearing a mask. I mean, everyone around is wearing a mask, except for her. I can't really see her face, but it doesn't look like
No,
she's wearing
she's
a mask.
not wearing one.
And everyone else it is. So I'm gonna say for not wearing a mask.
bit extreme. Do you think arresting someone for not wearing a mask?
To be fair, I went in the petrol station today about a mask.
Is that why we're late? Because you got arrested.
Yeah,
Bad man here. Bad man.
living on the edge.
Okay, so anyone else care to jump in? Raj, you got any thoughts?
I think she did breach something to do with COVID.
Oh, my life, mate. What is with you, bro? Honestly, it was like I think they had breached something. They had breached something, mate. Are you acting right now?
You like sitting on the fence, don't you, Raj? Not
I'm
committing
playing it
to
safe.
playing it safe.
Mate, it must hurt. sitting
Okay,
on a
James,
fence
we'll
like
come
that.
back to Raj. 'Cause
She did breach COVID.
The
The mask thing is a shout because she's not wearing a mask. But I do think I don't know how strict they are on arrests. I think that's a
It's
lot.
been in the news lately. Like,
Mate, this guy.
I don't want it to be COVID. I'm fed up of COVID. Like,
Looks like his mask is taking up his whole face.
he's actually just got a really big mouth that's going.
Did she do something worse, like spit on someone or something?
Wow.
I'm just going to say that. She did something extreme. She spat on someone.
She's spat on someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People pay for that.
I think, I could understand why you'd be arrested for that during these times.
She licks her fingers coming out of KFC.
That's a good one. I like that one. That's more like it.
That's good.
Oh, this is going to be boring, man.
It's gonna be
It's
some.
just going to be something so boring.
Yeah. Like she's dyed her hair pink or something.
And I don't want to
crap,
just say like, oh, COVID, like to get a stupid point, because I don't care about points.
Go with the KFC one then.
you know, you know what?
Oh, man.
Mate, everyone's saying it's far too long.
Yeah, she's shouting abuse or something. It's not gonna be that.
It's got to be
said I
something.
said on the face.
It's got to be something funny. It's got to be. I'm gonna go with COVID, but it'd probably be something like.
It'd be refusing to pay a fine. Like they're not going to arrest her straight away for like not wearing a mask. It'd be some stupid refusal to not pay the fine for not wearing a mask.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Okay.
So not wearing a mask.
What are you saying?
I'm saying she's been arrested for, I don't know, been dragged out of a shop or something for not wearing a mask.
Okay. You're saying
Not paying the fine.
yeah.
She spat on someone. Something to do with saliva. something to do with saliva.
Levels.
She spat on someone, something to do with saliva, like licking fingers after KFC.
Oh,
Image down the bottom.
Police tried to arrest a woman for not wearing a mask.
after she's got shouted at by
Mate,
a
you just
flying
take ages to
helicopter.
read it. Just read it then.
No, well, people can read. You just go.
Come on then.
Yeah, so basically, she got arrested for not wearing a mask, a face mask. I mean, Spanish authorities are using low-flying helicopters fitted with loudspeakers to enforce COVID-19 curfew.
Whoa,
Rules on beaches.
but aren't loud noises something that spurs up COVID?
Yeah. But it's not coming out of a voice, though, is it? So
Oh, okay.
it's coming out of a machine that shouldn't have COVID.
Yeah, they use drones as well.
And then also, earlier in the week, 2 women in Spain were beaten by police for not wearing their mask properly.
Wow.
That's messed up.
That's those people.
Excuse me, this is not covering your face.
Those are those people.
Get the baton out and just...
Man, I feel like doing that. Have you been out shopping lately and you get
You
these...
feel like beating up
Yes.
2 random women?
No.
Oh, exclusive.
Guys, what's the point, yeah? You see them going in wearing a mask, right? And then they're like this. And they have it outside of their nose, or they have it down on their neck, and you're like, bro, are you f***ed?
They have it as a neck hammock,
I'm
don't
going
they?
to have to...
They literally have it as a neck hammock. It literally runs from one ear and it goes underneath their chin,
Bro,
just supporting their fat chin.
Yeah, but as a police officer, you wouldn't beat them up, would you?
God no.
Mate, what is going on in Spain?
yeah.
Like, look at this
deserve
being,
it.
like, dragged out.
To be honest,
into a
they've probably
meat wagon.
they've probably beaten people up for less. Like,
Yeah, I know, but like...
Deserve it, mate. When
what, the women?
anyone, I don't give a when you're out and you see it round their neck and you're just like, mate, you're clearly in a shop for longer than 2 minutes. Get your mask on. It's like
You deserve to be beaten up.
yes.
Maybe just like ejected from the shop.
But like, the fact that...
No,
well,
they're just off job Joe. You've gone to the effort of putting it on. You're putting it on, but you're not covering your nose. Just me.
Technically, it's half job, Jose.
Oh my God.
Jose.
Jose.
I was doing like, as you do, Dunelm like furniture shopping and all the rest of it, right? And this chick in there fucking raged me the other day. She literally had her mask on, yeah, in the pillow aisle. She goes like this. And puts her mask back on. I was like,
You're doing it wrong.
are you that retarded? Mate. Shambles. I was like, and that is why there's retards out there.
Dunelm, sort yourselves out.
Yeah. Yeah, but the staff that work in the shop don't have to wear a mask. Wait, so everyone going in has
But
to?
they're behind the screen, right?
No, they're walking around.
No, there's some weird
Stacking
rules,
shelves.
right? So you've got like people stacking shelves that don't have to, but people at tills that do. But you're just as likely to go past the person who's stacking the shelf as you are the person at
Is
the
that
till.
because they're working, so they're going to be like out
But
of
they're
breath?
probably screened every day.
Somehow
every morning
out
they're
of
probably
breath,
tested
mate.
as well.
I think people are just a
Even
bit
though
silly
you
if they
just
say they
walk-
can't breathe. That's
Mate, I
That's
feel
a
like
weak
it's like
excuse.
I feel like it's a game of Pac-Man. You like see
That's what I
someone
mean. There's
coming,
just
you're
no
like,
it's just like
have a set
it's
rule.
just making up the rules.
Stick to
like,
the set rule.
Yeah, it's just
Enforce the set rule. Just leave it at that. Like
you see someone come down the aisle. I'm like, whoa, back the up, other way. Like literally, that's what I'm like.
Yeah. So what do you think about the one-way systems then? What about the people that ignore the one-way systems in like supermarkets?
Right, it's just like, mate, they're the people
they're
that
probably
park.
terrible drivers.
Yeah, that was about to say they're the guys that park in disabled bays.
Yeah, it's the same
Same
level of
people.
person.
And they walk past you. Oh, sorry. You're like, well, you're not sorry, are you? Because you wouldn't be
No.
doing that, boys.
Yeah,
You'd just be walking around.
Yeah.
Scum.
Yeah.
I got
Beat 'em
really
up.
annoyed. I got really annoyed.
I just think this is madness.
No, that's
How could you
just-
beat 2 women up for not wearing a mask properly as a police officer?
As long as the cop, they're men, aren't they? I was going to say, as long as the cop were women cops.
No, this is different. So these are 2 separate stories. So this woman got arrested for not wearing a mask, whereas earlier in the week, 2 women in Spain were beaten by police.
Because it wasn't being
That's
filmed.
disgusting.
I reckon they need a firm word with love. If you cough in, keep the face covered. That's literally what it is.
Fair
I need
word.
to cough, but... So,
Yeah.
Run away.
Oh, the great thing about this spray.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Why'd you let him pick it up first?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
just.
yeah.
There we go. Look at
I
that.
thought we had one each.
There we go. Look at that. We did, yeah. Where they all gone?
Right across
In
the
that
room.
general dip.
We want more.
There we go. Look, Ruthless Elite
It's a shame
hand
you can't spell the actual
sanitizer,
word.
absolutely amazing.
There we go.
Scientifically proven to kill MRSA.
Where do you want
Has
it?
a nice scent.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's lemon.
It's
We're
very
really
it's refreshing. It's not overpowering. It's just subtle and it's
Yeah,
refreshing.
yeah. We went in on this. You know what the hardest part about this was? It's to get on the front label to say germs, and on the back it says how to germs off. So guys, Ruthless Elite, the most manliest hand sanitizer, is coming to the market soon. Stay tuned. Heard it here first.
So Sam definitely. I think Sam got the point there.
Yeah.
So 2-3-2.
Thank you.
Bet they asked her to put a mask on first.
No, they pounded her.
Well, that wasn't in the article, but you're probably
Yeah.
right. She probably
Yeah.
started slapping them when they were asking her to put a mask on.
They absolutely shafted her. Mate.
Anyway,
It's a different,
right.
different kind of eating.
What's going on here? This is not COVID related. You'll be glad to know. So,
Oh, really?
Look, he's
Exactly.
still wearing. Is that? No, he's not wearing a mask. I was gonna get so angry. It looks like a mask down on his chin.
These are the
well,
kind
that
of.
is a mask on his chin, isn't it? Oh no, it's a
That's his
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Jumper,
That's
yeah.
why. See, I had the
So
same
I thought
reaction.
this was a mask.
No.
Taking it to a
No
new
way.
level.
These are the kind of people that are in
Forehead. Well, the sweat comes out my forehead, doesn't it? So-
Whoa, yeah, that makes me cough. He's beading up, mate. He's beading up.
What's going on here?
This is Harry, mate. I know this story.
Right, let's let someone else answer first.
Yeah.
So, Rog, go on.
I know this story as well. So, yeah. So basically,
You're allowed to answer.
the guy was he was out hiking, wasn't he? And he got lost. He's like an 8-year-old guy, and he turned up at a press conference.
No. He's wrong.
What, he just went hiking and turned
He went
up at a
hiking. He
press
went
conference?
lost. He went missing. His family were gonna put out a call.
Mate, I think I can tell this better. Do you know?
The difference is I say the short version.
So, Harry, 80 years old, went hiking, right, on a Saturday. He goes hiking, I think it was over Yorkshire, somewhere in Yorkshire Hills or something along those lines. And mad hailstone separates him from the group. So what does he do?
Is that what his forehead?
He's a pro. He knows how to survive out in the wilderness. He's gone missing, right? He's missing all the way until Tuesday from Saturday, 80-year-old man.
Right.
And the family are holding a press conference with emergency services about to go out for the rescue. And he walks into his own press conference, just rocked up from coming back from his hike. He got saved.
amazing.
He got saved by a wildlife photographer who was out filming grouse and found Harry. And he literally was like walking. He said, if I knew all of this attention was going to be here because I got lost, I would have taken a different route home. That's what he said.
Standard.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You did the Joe Biden version.
Mate, this would be so good if you were wrong.
So is the forehead him getting hit by like a massive hailstone or something? No. What happened?
No. I get
fall
double
down?
points for this, right? He bumped his head crossing a stream. Genuine.
Is that where the
And-
grouse
and-
guy found him?
And he lost his
Stop,
glasses,
it's all
and he saw people in the real far distance. He tried blowing his emergency whistle. They didn't hear him. They didn't hear him, man. They didn't hear him.
So it's very Titanic-esque.
So,
Yeah,
James, what's your answer?
Sitting there.
I might be wrong.
I think he got beaten by some Spanish police for not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I accept that. I don't get a point on that one.
He said he never panics. He had all the training and right equipment.
Okay. I just love the. Yeah, you're right.
The British
I'm not-
awkwardness of it all.
Well, where are they holding this press conference?
In the
Like,
pub. It's something in, yeah.
the
I'm
fire
very
in the background.
British.
It's so like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, you guys are right.
Mate, great.
Nice one.
It went missing for 3 days.
This is great. Some of these quotes. He had three. So these are some of his quotes. He had 3 good nights wild camping. And like Raj said, he was never worried. Had all the kit and all the training.
Bonus point there. Bonus point. That was a direct quote.
And he said he
Word
saw
for word.
he saw search teams looking looking for someone, and he didn't realise they were looking for him, even though he'd been missing for 3 days. No contact with his family or anything. Oh, there's search teams over there. I wonder who they're looking for.
Do you know what's funny? He said when he called his missus, he didn't talk to her long enough because he knew he was going to have a go at him. So he cut the conversation short, just to let her know he was safe.
Sounds like a legend, mate. Right.
Geese is cool.
Just
I wonder what his background is to be able to survive for 3 days out there with just a backpack.
He's an experienced hiker by the looks of it.
Yeah. Well, he had enough. He must unless he got the bandage after. I'm assuming he got the bandage.
Yeah, probably after.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he turned up and then.
I saw some footage of them like walking him into the pub. It was quite funny. It was just like it's all these cameras and they're just like, "Come in, mate, have a pint." That's literally what it looked like. Decent.
So did he actually go out with his family?
No, he went out in a group, like a hiking group, and then
right.
they got separated.
I've seen them before.
got
Yeah.
separated
like a
through the hail.
storm. Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't like them.
Yeah, I reckon he cut off.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's
he just went
like-
off.
It was like, mate, do you know what? I'm 80. I'm fed up with this. I want to go back to my wife. I'm
Yeah.
going to into the wilderness for 3 days and have a good time.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe it's a cover story for just going off with one of the other people in the group.
Maybe. Yeah. Bumped his head doing something
Oh,
else.
sorry, I was gone for 3 days. I saw you, but I didn't know you were looking for me.
bump my head.
Got dropped off at the end of the road in a car.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, that wildlife photographer found him good.
That's why I kept the phone call short. Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh dear, legend.
Yeah. So okay, double points for Sam and Raj.
Point for
And
creativity.
point for James because.
Creativity for the actual reason why.
For
he's
knowing the
missing.
real story.
So what's this? So what is it? 3, 5, 4. I think.
No, I mean Sam a level.
No, because he got the point in the last one. You didn't.
No,
Get the point.
and you
Yeah.
didn't get double points. So, I mean, you
I
took
do.
like half an hour to try and explain
Right.
it.
Moving on before these two have a little. What madness did this French fly cause?
Didn't wear a mask.
Oh man, I think I know what this one is. Was it a car crash?
Car crash?
I'm gonna go with car crash.
Not as descriptive as your previous answer. You're not.
Yeah, no, not too sure. I think it's a car crash though.
The only fly news I've seen in the news lately is that if you're doing tests on flies...
Wait, sorry, what? What do you mean if you're doing tests?
What, COVID test?
No.
Testing flies for COVID. No?
Temperature checks.
You know when you do visual test on humans to do with spiral patterns and they look like they're moving when they're actually stationary?
Right, where's this going?
Genuinely, they experimented with flies this week and then they found out that it also works on them. So that's the only fly-related
I'm going
news
to
I've
tell
seen.
you now. That's not the answer. I'm not even going to.
Guarantee it. He's
Guarantee
It's
it.
a better story than that. It's a much better story than that.
Yeah, well, that's the only fly-related news I've seen, that they suffer from the same kind of...
But were they testing French fries? French fries?
testing French
yeah, they were
fries.
testing French flies.
I didn't even mean that joke.
Fries or flies?
Oh, right, what you said.
I'm
Some
just
flies
gonna
before.
go with I don't know. It was accused of either contracting
Accused.
COVID or spreading
Accused.
COVID, or it's got COVID.
Heretic.
Put on trial.
Yeah, it's accused as fly.
It was either blamed by it probably caught COVID or said the fly's been spreading COVID or some shit.
COVID, right.
Oh,
Madness did the French fly cause.
I don't know. Let's go.
You're
Is it
saying
something
causing
to
a
do
car
with-
crash?
Yeah, I'm
If
sure.
you pick one with a window for a reason, is that related to it?
Does look like it's like.
It looks like
Sliding. Well, they're always by windows.
I'm
aren't
gonna
they?
say,
just
yeah,
can't
you
find the
can't find the exit.
It's like
It's like Raj.
yeah.
I reckon there was an interview going on. It's some kind of interview, and the thing won't leave them alone.
It's better than that.
Man, I'm going
Really?
with some. Oh, okay, let's just find out. I want to find out what's going on with this fly.
Chaos.
All right. So a man was in France, sitting down having his dinner, and there was a fly. Wouldn't leave him alone.
What?
So he got out one of the the electric
Yeah,
swatters.
yeah.
Got that out. He's trying to hit this fly, and he managed to blow up his kitchen whilst doing it.
Is that from a spark
my
from
God.
that?
Yeah, so he had a
With the
a
cooker?
gas leak. Yeah, he had a gas leak. Obviously, didn't know
It's
that.
left with
And
mine
the spark.
Oh, the fly escaped through the window.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
The fly got out.
I made that bit up, obviously, guys. But yeah, he was left with minor burns, and
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
his kitchen was gone, and half his roof collapsed. as
That
well,
guy
so-
got absolutely done in.
wow. This is why we leave them there. You look at the difference between our 8-year-olds against the continentals,
Yeah, yeah.
mate. Our 8-year-olds are like heroes and
Go
stuff. But
missing
this
for 3
guy's
days.
Well, there's
Knock
not
his
many
house
French
to the
heroes
floor.
out there, is there? Let's be honest.
Oh.
Oh.
So no one got any points for that one.
No.
But I didn't expect you to.
No. Damn, that's a shame.
I think that Liam told me about that actually. So
Can you
credit
imagine
to
if he
Liam.
actually got
I reckon we
interviewed?
should get Liam on here because some of the facts that he comes out with is rather mental.
They are obscure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Do you reckon he was having the
that's
interview
it, that
afterwards,
one.
explaining it, and then the fly just...
The fly came back. Oh man.
Guys,
True
gonna
or
have like
false?
a-
You know that fly got away though as well, right? Like,
Definitely.
he went to get it and it just blew up his kitchen.
I think he got it. Because to make the spark, it's normally the little that little
Yeah.
crackle that it makes is
That-
when they're caught.
That 8-year-old's going to
Burning.
be like, it was worth it. That's how much he hated the fly. He was like, it was worth it. I didn't like living there
I
anyway.
mean, I'd
Either
understand
that-
like some big ass spider, right? And people just saying like, yeah, burn the house down.
Either that or this
Kill
whole
it with
thing.
fire.
We'll go with the real story. The whole thing was an insurance claim. It was nothing to do
These
with it.
8-year-olds are
elaborate.
creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, very crazy.
Wait, his missus was going to catch him with someone else.
Oh, dear.
Get out this window. Bang!
Oh, dear.
Right, round 2, true or false?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to read the questions out, haven't I? Renault and VW Group both sold more electric vehicles than Tesla between Jan to July this year.
Jointly or individually?
No, so
True.
each. So Renault and VW separately
Okay.
both sold more
Yeah,
electric
true.
vehicles than Tesla.
Just to confirm the confirmed number of
So
what
Renault
sold.
sold more and VW Group
Stalling
sold
for
more than Tesla.
time.
Oh, okay.
Sky.
Yeah. So not combined, separately. So you James is saying true.
Yeah.
True.
True.
Yeah, fuck it, true.
There's a lot of those Zoes on the road.
The answer's true. Well done.
Yes.
Renault sold 45,900. Volkswagen, Aldi sold 48,000. And Tesla only sold 37,000.
Is there any more questions on electric cars or any other points?
Wednesday was electric vehicle day.
Yeah. I also have some really interesting
Yeah, it
news.
was. Yeah, they're promoting more electric vehicles on the roads. Oh, also another piece of news regarding that. The government are considering adding, I think it was like an extra 1,500 onto petrol and diesel cars in the future to better try to promote buying an electric vehicle.
Yeah. Also, Johnson, more fact. The first.
Give me bonus
Yeah,
points.
I want bonus points. Mate, the first
It's not really
forecourt.
relevant to this.
The first forecourt in
Pretty is.
the UK that's going to be completely electric cars is due soon as well, which is quite interesting. And a new company, have you heard of Lucid, the electric cars? No? Lucid's apparently created the first electric car that has a travel distance of like 517 miles on one charge. It also charges 20 miles a minute when you're charging it, when you've plugged it in. How mad is that?
That's great.
Australia's bringing in a quote unquote Netflix of car sales, where they're basically saying for $299 a month you can have an electric car with an electric car power point installed at your home.
Wow.
What? So you just
Yep.
churn cars?
Yeah, you pay monthly.
That's awesome, man.
They're calling it the Netflix of electric car deals.
That's
Wow.
that's something I'd be cool. I really like this Lucid as well. You should look at it. Lucid looks so cool as well. It's the most aerodynamic car as well. They're also saying it's the fastest.
Wait, the most
Salute.
aerodynamic electric car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, aerodynamic electric car. I think they're saying in general actually.
Thanks for that.
No worries.
No worries, yeah.
Doing some
I'm on it.
research on electric vehicles by the sounds of it. But yeah, what interested me here, take it back to the original question. So you've got last year's numbers in blue and then this year's in black. So Tesla have obviously sold less this year than they did last year. Whereas all the others, they've all, every single one up there's
I'm
smashed
guessing
their
cheaper
last
models.
year's sales.
Yeah, I mean,
They
Must be
obviously
cheaper
blaming
models
it-
coming to the market. Right?
Yeah, and they're blaming it on, Tesla basically saying because of COVID.
I saw some bit of banter on Twitter between Elon Musk and like some of the Karens on there, and it was really interesting. Someone was like, "Isn't this ridiculous? How Elon Musk made every one of the staff take a 10% cut in pay during COVID-19, but his net worth went up by like X amount of billion." and he then actually replied to the comment, and it's like the most likes that sits at the top, and he was like, idiots like you, something like this. It was like, idiots like you that don't understand that every single Tesla staff member has stock options in the company, so they all benefited. And it's just like, absolutely got roasted.
Obviously he's going to have more because he owns it, like he founded it. So
Yeah, but obviously the person thought that they was all just getting a 10% pay
they're all
cut during
getting
COVID,
fucked
and that's
over,
it. That's what he thought. He didn't realise that they have stocks.
Yeah, so, but anyway, what was interesting here is sort of the difference in the market caps.
Yeah.
Like Tesla, obviously, just electric vehicles, and they obviously sell batteries, components to other.
Like Peugeot smashed it.
Well, yeah, they obviously, what did they release?
Like
What's
they
their
might-
Peugeot? What's their? They obviously released one.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So yeah, obviously Volkswagen is Volkswagen and Audi combined. Before anyone's like, alright, the numbers are wrong.
Yeah.
VAG.
That's really interesting. Audi have also got their next supercar. So the Audi R8, the car that I love and I used to own, the next one they're bringing out is fully electric, which is crazy. The Audi R8, the next edition it comes out. So might look at getting that.
Yeah, they've got the e-tron as well, haven't they?
Have they?
Audi e-tron, yeah. Looks a bit like a Q8, big SUV.
Like equivalent to the Tesla sort of one.
The Y.
That's bricky.
Right. The price of lumber has outperformed the Nasdaq since the start of 2020. So percentage gains indexed from the start of this year to now.
I think James and Raj should go first on this.
I like Raj going first.
I'm going to go false. I think Nasdaq has outperformed.
Nothing to do with the price of lumber, I'm not going to lie.
I'm a lumberjack, man. Where you going with, James?
Nasdaq.
All answers are final before they come to me.
Outperformed the Nasdaq since the start of 2020. Since the start.
Oh,
I can't see it being mega, but I'll say true just to be different to everyone else.
I'm also true. Yeah. Also, there's something else as well. I think this. Assuming I'm right on this, there's another one as well. It's like it's not soda or something like that. It's like I think it's sodium or something like that.
Salt.
Yeah.
Sodium.
I don't know. I can't remember what it is now. It's one or the other.
It's one or the other. It's the same.
No. I'm trying to remember.
Same but different.
Like bacon. Is that like baking powder or something like that?
Bicarbonate? Soda?
Yeah, I think so. That's it. Yeah, and I think that's done something ridiculous as well.
Is it?
Yeah, like I think so. I'll get for the next
From all the
podcast.
cooking at home.
No, I mean like in general
Baking
from
powder.
over the years, it's one of the fastest it's grown. Yeah, I'll go true.
True, false.
Wow.
It's also, I think, the only reason why I know that is because
I sent it to you a month ago.
well, yeah. You also you did, yeah.
Yeah, but I had to put it in there.
man.
About a month ago, yeah, you did. But also, I knew
That
it
should
anyway.
be no. That should be
Alright.
Because China's buying up loads of lumber as well. It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was-
cool.
It was interesting.
Yeah, it's absolutely smashed it, hasn't it?
That's like if you get most of the places
It's
to
come
get
back
wood.
down a bit recently, but then so is Nasdaq. So this is about a month old. I just had to put it in there because it was interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. But there's a lot of, even talking to, it sounds weird, like general builders, they're saying that they can't even get hold of wood in the UK. And when they go and ask for it, they're just saying that all of it's been reserved by Chinese companies in the UK. So strange. Be interesting, actually, anyone that's in construction to give us their opinion in the comments whether or not they've had any issues securing lumber, I suppose, especially over the last... When was that surge? When did that surge start?
So that'll be
Probably-
So this is up to like middle of August.
I'm assuming that's COVID then, that pullback.
Yeah.
So from COVID onwards, man, that is crazy, isn't it? It's gone from like,
That's gotta be
that's
COVID.
March there, yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's got to be
apologies.
COVID,
And then that's
definitely.
obviously the recovery from Nasdaq.
Wow, 80 to like 220, or even below that. Jeez, isn't that weird? It's almost like a tracker of the Nasdaq, isn't it? Really, except for right up until that point, and then it just went absolutely mental. It's 80 to 210. That's pretty much like similar.
Yeah, so that's an index. That's not the actual price, just for those. Obviously, that's not 126. Yeah, so
Yeah.
26%. And yeah,
209.
So 655.
What?
I think Sam told
So
you.
I don't get a point because you
Alright.
sent this to me a month ago.
Alright, you get a point. That's fine.
There we go.
Well, he's the boss, isn't it? So.
Oh.
I'll take half a point, seeing as you sent it over a month ago, and I've got such a busy schedule that I shouldn't remember stuff like that.
This
Oh,
is give him
dear.
a point. I'll give you
Right.
a point. 755. Right, yeah, that sounds true. The Aldi family. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not going to bother.
Come
Are
on.
worth more than
Albrecht.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Albrecht.
Albrecht.
The
Worth more
Aldi
than Mark
family.
Albrecht.
Zuckerberg.
They're German, aren't they?
Albrecht.
True.
Albrecht. Albrecht.
Okay, Raj is going true.
Worth more than Mark Zuckerberg. False.
I'm going true.
False.
Ow.
It's close, but
Well, it's not that close.
Well.
14 billion.
yeah.
Bit off.
It's still the 10th.
It's like
Tenth
you say
wealthiest
that's
family.
close. Who's worth 14 billion that you know of? Like, there must be some
No,
big
no,
name.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm not far off him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but percentage terms, it's not. It's like what
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't make a move on TikTok.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Maybe they put a bid into. I don't know.
Like, because if you think about it, they got Instagram, like, and everyone's like, oh yeah, TikTok's the new Facebook and all the rest. Well, for the younger generation, you would have thought they would have moved on it, but maybe they feel like they can just compete with Reels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Probably just keep
interesting.
it at arm's length and just say, right, well, you've messed it up. We'll take it from here.
Yeah, I feel like TikTok hasn't had as much heat though as they should be getting in comparison to what Facebook got with like the whole data breaches and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
In comparison, you think Facebook was sat in like Congress, wasn't it?
I think it's because older people used it, and it was them that were complaining.
Yeah, I suppose like
So the younger
14
audience doesn't really give a shit if you know what's on their phone.
Yeah, true. Do you have any more information about the Albrecht?
No, they're in Aldi.
And do they own anything else?
No, I don't think so. Just Aldi.
Uh-huh.
But it's privately owned, isn't it?
Fair.
That's pretty good for like a supermarket. 41 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
I'm surprised they've not gone public. I suppose they don't need to.
And it's still on 41 billion. Skylord is a counter-drone system the US military are testing and was originally developed for gaming.
True.
Right, Roger, just jump straight in there. True.
Counter drone system the US military are testing.
You get a bonus if you know what game it was developed for. If it's true.
I'm going true.
I could be double bluffing you. Though.
Yeah.
It could not be a
If
game.
it's a game, I'm just going to say COD.
Call of Duty.
Skylord
counter
has a
drone
counter
system the
drone.
US military test. I mean, other than the trained eagles that they had like before.
Yeah.
You see that? They used to
Okay.
have trained eagles.
Huh?
They used to have trained eagles to go and pick them out of the sky.
I'm going
Used
with
to
COD as
deliver
well.
them.
I reckon it's probably COD. I doubt Elliot would have looked too much further into
Counter drone system.
I'm trying to remember the name of the other game, but it was like massive. You know the one that the guy won like 5.5
Fortnite.
million? That's the one.
Fortnite drones.
I've never played it. I don't
If
know what
it's
about.
anything to do with drones, it would be COD.
Man, actually, you
Stick
might
with
be
my
right.
original one, so I'm going my gut. My original
Skylord
one, so
is a
saying
counter
true
drone
and
system
COD.
the US military testing.
Yeah, true. I'm going to change to Fortnite because I actually think you're probably right.
I'm gonna go
Skylord
with-
sounds like Fortnite.
I'm going to go with true and COD.
So yeah, it's true. It's quite clever how it works. So basically, it has automatic tracking software, and then it basically throws out a net to catch the drone. And I don't actually know the game, but it's not. It's not COD or Fortnite.
Whoopsie,
I
don't
can't
Maybe
remember the
like a
name
VR
of the
gaming
game.
company
I thought I wrote
then.
it down, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's a VR
VR
game.
company,
Yeah,
that's fine.
It's not a game I'd heard of. But it's not. Yeah, so I know it's not COD or Fortnite. I just can't remember the name. So if anyone knows what game it was, get in the comments. Your help would be much appreciated.
There's some,
'Cause
there's some
I'll get
great VR games out there, so
Yeah.
there's a few. So it's like that spider, really, because there's a spider like that that does that.
Did they end up using
Spider.
There's a spider, and what it does is it creates a web on
To catch
like a
drones.
net, not for drones, obviously. I mean, it's a spider for people. Right, a web in its hands, like
Spider-Man.
yeah, and it literally flings the web,
Yeah.
and it catches the fly, and it has it on the end of a string, and then just
Drags it back.
Yes, it absolutely Spider-Man's it. Yes.
Oh wow.
Anyone in the audience getting that reference? My mind's dead.
Wait. What a random thing. Does anyone know if it was actual eagles that brought down the drones over the airport?
Oh yeah, do you remember that?
Over here?
Yeah.
No, because we're not America.
Who told us about the... but it doesn't matter. You still have eagles over here and hawks and all the rest
Well,
of
you
it.
can have them, yeah, but I don't know if we use them. I thought the whole problem over here is that they couldn't actually find the drones because there were multiple reports of where the drones were operating from. Once they got the public
they don't
calling
want
in
to
about
really
it.
do an EMP because that would affect planes as well, right? I guess.
Well, there
Eagles-
were all the planes were cancelled anyway.
And
it's
so
not
so
gonna be
did
like
eagle
a-
as well, right? That's why
Not
they
going to
get
be an
crank
absolute
seagulls.
pulse, like an EMP pulse, like because that would fry everyone's phones and everything.
Wasn't it seagulls that brought down the that plane in the Hudson River or whatever?
What?
Yeah, it was birds.
Yeah, it was birds.
Birds
Birds going
Was
into
it
the
geese?
engine.
Or, yeah,
Two both
birds went
engines.
into the engine
Right,
and the
okay.
plane went down the Hudson River and the
Me
guy...
envisioning a bunch of seagulls like grabbing onto a plane and forcing it down.
Mine? So, genuine truth.
Okay. So true or false? The average debt per person in the UK is more than 25,000,
Oh,
True.
and it's not 24,999. Like, I'm not going to be like that.
Yeah.
Budge.
no. Yeah, it's
Average
just
debt per person. Do you including mortgages and stuff in that, or are you talking like actual debts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actual debts,
So not
Yeah, I'd
excluding
say
mortgages.
true.
including mortgages.
Yeah, I'd say true.
Including. True.
Oh, including mortgages, I would expect it to be a lot higher, but then that's assuming that it includes university debt as well.
No, it excludes student loans.
Okay. But doesn't exclude mortgages.
Is there any other small print that you
It's
want
not
to
really
let us know
small
about?
print, is it?
So
It's
it
average
includes
debt.
mortgages, but doesn't include student loans.
Yeah.
Well, I would expect it to be a lot higher then if it's mortgages.
That
The average house-
cars,
Yeah.
people put everything on finance these
Credit
days.
cards.
Yeah, I'm saying true.
True.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Wow.
31,800.
That's mad.
Which is 112% of the average UK salary.
Jeez.
Man, this is scary. We need to start doing. Might as well chuck it in there. Next week's lesson, mate. Whilst on.
Have you just got Australian?
Next week's lesson, mate.
I did. I just said next week's lesson.
No, you should
Chuck
mate
it
with
in there.
twang. We've got
Oh,
that
mate,
twang.
ne-
We've got that Australian twang on the
Next week's lesson, mate, on the weekly lessons with myself, we'll be covering a wide variety of saving tips and tricks for my fellow Aussies out there.
So
So, yeah.
that leads nicely on to the next question.
Cool.
15% of Britons have no savings
True.
at all.
Is this 15% or more? Britons have no savings at all, or is it 15% exactly? So, if for example it's 17% and I say true, is that still correct, or are you saying is it above or below?
Yeah, above or below.
Okay, fine. I'm saying true.
Yeah.
So
I'd
15%
already said
or
true.
more. Yeah.
Yeah. Have
Yeah,
no
more- I
savings.
think
Mate, there's
more than
loads of
fi-
people that don't have savings.
Yeah, I think it's more than 15% of Brits.
Live day to
Yeah,
day.
can I say what I think it is for extra points?
Yeah.
God, so we did some research on this. I'm trying to remember what the bloody stat was. 15% of Britons have no savings at all. I think it's something as high as like 22% or something like that.
I'm going to guess and say 35%. That's my calculated guess. 35% of Brits.
No savings at all.
Yeah, I think about 35,000 have zero savings at all.
I think it's like 22%.
False.
Wow, no
10%
way.
of Britons
Everyone's
have no
doing better
savings.
than we thought.
I guess that
I'm
could
happy
be
that's
that could be
right.
like £100, right? That could be anything.
Yeah.
But a third have, so 33% have less than £600 savings, which is more probably what you're going. Like
Yeah.
£600 in savings isn't like, you know, it depends what,
Mhm.
you know, if your car breaks.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, my stat was now I remember what it was now. Mine was that it was something like that figure there, but it was to do with.
You sound like Raj, mate.
Sounds like Joe
Yeah,
Biden,
that's
mate.
exactly-
Sounds like Joe Biden.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I just didn't say it. But,
something like-
I'm not an idiot.
a third of people in
I'm
the
not
UK
wrong.
don't have a rainy day fund, is what the thing was. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
average savings are 6,700, but that is heavily skewed towards the wealthiest people. So if you exclude the wealthiest people, that would drop
Yeah.
massively. I don't have the exact figures, but
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
That's
it's
an
interesting.
interesting
It is
one,
very
yeah.
interesting, and you know, this is a topic we're quite
I think that's a big thing that's
Strong
going to
on,
come up
like-
over the next couple of months as well.
Yeah, well, over the next, especially with redundancies and stuff like that going on, people don't have
End of the furlough scheme early next year.
So into next year and going forward, especially those with these debts that they have to finance each month and pay off.
Is everyone up for next week on to discuss as one of the discussion points to discuss January 2021 Brexit / potential recession? I think it's a great discussion point.
Yeah, sure.
And I reckon that would probably be a good thing for the audience.
It's your turn next week, isn't it?
No, it's James's turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it is. Yeah, James doesn't have to go.
I'm not. I'll just stay quiet. Yeah, sure. It's your week, mate.
Yeah, it is James.
Your week. Yeah, sure.
James just jumped in. Jump on Sam's lessons next week, and you'll get some saving tips.
Yeah. Just got to get the first 22. 22 lessons first, and then we're on the 23rd, right?
Right.
Oh yeah, because it's
Yeah, we're on the
What's the
23rd lesson. An
Eight,
extra
7.
point for the squirrel.
hands, face, space is the slogan to be used by the UK government to combat COVID-19.
I'm going true.
True.
Give my safe
True.
space. Give my safe
It's
space.
true. It's crap me up.
Lol.
It's like that's like the safe space under the stairs, isn't it? That's what everyone needs. It's
Yeah,
Hands,
you,
face,
Harry
space.
Potter.
yeah, mate. It's ridiculous, isn't
Safe
it?
space under the stairs.
Right, we're done. So I need to
He won by 1 point.
Right.
But technically, he knew the answer to one of the
Right,
questions.
so Raj is moaning that Sam won, but Sam won.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mate, there was a 1 point difference, right? But he knew the answer. You sent him a slide a month ago.
The winner
You did.
is.
Yes, you did.
Me.
You gave him the point. Mate, that's right out of the point. James should be the winner. I mean, Sam should be level
It's a draw.
technically.
We got
Oh
the
yeah,
same-
sorry, James and Sam joined.
We're on the same level.
But technically, but he knew the lumber question.
No one gives who won.
Guys, do not forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. That is the end of part 1 of this episode. In the next episode is where we discuss mergers and acquisitions and what else?
Trader's mindset.
And traders' mindset and the importance of that in trading on your day-to-day life. So thanks, guys, for watching. And again, make sure you get in the comments and absolutely race Raj as usual. And we'll see you in the next episode.